special election night, people are reacting to the potential failure of Proposition 414. Now, here are the results so far, with 25% of eligible voters submitting ballots. 30% have voted yes to Prop 414, while around 70% have voted it down. Not all the votes are in, but voters appear to have overwhelmingly rejected this proposition. 13 News reporter Raya Torres was at the watch party where supporters of 414 were gathered tonight.
And Raya, how did they react when those results started coming in?
Hi, Dan. Hi, Mary. Everyone here at the watch party was disappointed at the outcome of these results tonight. While Tucson has declined or has failed Proposition 414 from passing, meaning a half-cent sales tax increase will not be going through, this has come as a disappointment, particularly for advocates of this proposition, specifically Tucson Police and Tucson Fire.
Unfortunately, it is not the results that we were expecting. I am absolutely ready with my council to go back to the drawing board to be able to put something together that the voters will vote for.
As the results of the Proposition 414 special election came in, it of course came as a disappointment for supporters, especially for law enforcement officials.
Our job still remains the same. We still have calls to take, we still serve this community, and we're going to continue to serve the community. This doesn't change our service, but our job did just become harder.
We spoke to two separate groups this afternoon about why they were against Proposition 414. The No Prop 414 coalition says budget allegations from the sales tax do not reflect the pressing need for better housing, since most of the tax would be directed to bolstering law enforcement efforts, whereas only 17.5% of the tax will be going to housing and shelter.
It vastly underfunds housing initiatives, and it prioritizes systems of punishment and criminalization that actually do active harm to those who will be left out and kind of hung out to dry by the lack of resources for housing and services that our community faces.
The Tucson Metro Chamber, on the other hand, says their biggest concern was whether people could afford the higher sales taxes in the long run.
There will be a lot of work left to do, even if Proposition 414 passes, and we're certainly concerned about the negative impact on those who can least afford higher costs right now.
While Tucson voters have made their opinions clear, Mayor Romero says that she will be pivoting strategies in order to present something to the Tucson public that will somehow pass, something that will help bolster law enforcement efforts and also support housing initiatives. Reporting from Tucson's west side, Raya Torres, 13 News.